See, we have some things right now that are affecting the number of homes that are available for sale. The first thing is that the number of REOs that are actually being put on the market is really, really low. A lot of the banks are consolidating their efforts. They're not giving their REO accounts out to outsourcers, and the major REO business is only coming from Fannie, Freddie, HUD, VA, which was just awarded to VRM, and then the four big boys, as I call them, Citi, Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. Those are the major REO banks that are out there. Many of those institutions are deciding to rent out those properties instead of actually putting them up for sale, because they know that over the next 12 to 24 months prices will rise and they'll get to the point where they can get a better return on their investment. So when we start thinking about, well, how do we get more listings this year? Well, if REOs are going to slow down, it's not going to come from that. Well, new construction, that's another interesting thing. Right now, it is actually cheaper to buy a home in most markets than it could actually cost you to build one on your own. And it isn't until that inverses and before builders will start building again. And then what you'll see is that a whole bunch of your available lots that are currently sitting vacant will get built, and there'll be another 12 to 24 month gap before all the developers can get new plats and new land identified and built out. So you'll see a reduction in the amount of new construction homes. Well, this next one isn't going to be true in all markets, but it certainly is true in my area. The number of canceled and expired listings are dramatically lower, probably down over 50%. That means that either customers are not relisting their properties, so they're not expiring, or many of the properties that are actually getting listed are finally selling. Well, when the number of canceled expired listings starts getting reduced, our ability to generate new listings becomes tougher and tougher. And we have to rely on number 4, which is what Debbie's going to talk about today, which is, leveraging our sphere again, going out there and finding available friends and families that may have a property they'd like to sell today. Well, one of the calls that we're making is just kind of going out to general neighborhoods. It's going out to our past clients in our sphere, and it's just saying right now, for the first time in many, many years, we're seeing that there isn't enough of good property choices for all the buyers that we've been able to capture online and through our marketing efforts. I'm calling to see if you know anybody that's thinking about buying or specifically selling their home in the next 30 to 60 days that I might be able to match with some of my hundreds of buyers that are currently looking in town. We have a postcard that's designed, it's just sitting on my desk somewhere here today, and it's actually going out to all of our sphere telling them the same thing. Hey, we need properties that are currently for sale. We need to find some people that want to put their home on the market to match them with all of our available clients.